listening to Modern Retro. This evening, we take you into a small town in Midwest America where something strange and terrible has happened. In tonight's episode of The Incident at Haven's Crest.
Hello? Oh, welcome, my child. You're out rather late, aren't you? By my reckoning, it's about 30 past midnight. Tell me, have you come seeking forgiveness? Perhaps a confession? A prayer for peace? No? I thought not. You're here for the story, aren't you? Sure, everyone else is. Curious, isn't it? A church built to preserve the stories of Joshua, Moses, David, the Lord himself. Yet it's never those stories people come asking for. No, they always want to know what happened here at Haven's Crest. The newspapers called it a wildfire. The government called it an unfortunate tragedy. But those of us who were here, we called it something else. Come, take a seat. The night is still young, and this story is best told after midnight.
All right, good evening, Haven's Crest. I'm Sarah McLean, here with your local update. It's a crisp autumn week here in Trumbull County, and residents are gearing up for the annual Harvest Days Festival, kicking off this Saturday on Main Street. Organizers say the event will feature food trucks, live music, and, of course, the traditional pumpkin weigh-in at the Old Town Square. Folks all over the town can't wait for this weekend of fun activities. Elsewhere, officials at the Haven's Crest Wildlife Conservatory report an unusually high number of migratory birds passing through the area this season, particularly crows and ravens and other types of various blackbirds. Experts say it's likely due to shifting weather patterns and a mild summer. Bird watchers have been flocking to the outskirts near Baker's Field for a closer look at the rare gathering. In other news, the Haven's Crest High School Raptors football team pulled off a narrow victory Friday night, beating the Ravenna Raiders 21-18, securing their spot in next week's regional playoffs. A big congratulations to Coach Daniels and his team. Traffic along Route 47 remains backed up due to continued road work near the West Bridge. Commuters are advised to plan extra time for their morning drive. And finally, for those tuning in late, the mayor's office announced a town hall meeting this Wednesday to discuss the new waste management facility proposal just outside city limits. The plan has stirred some debate among local residents, with concerns over environmental impact and noise. That's all for now, Haven's Crest. You're listening to Radio News Channel 3, the voice of Haven. I'm Sarah McLean, and stay tuned for weather and community announcements coming up after this break.
Good morning, Haven's Crest. I'm Tom Franklin, filling in for Sarah McLean here today on Radio News Channel 3, the voice of Haven's Crest. It's Thursday afternoon, and we're just 2 days away from the start of the annual Harvest Days Festival. I'm here in downtown Haven, and excitement is building all around town as local vendors begin setting up along here on Main Street. The Ferris wheel arrived late last night. Big thanks to the Denton Brothers Carnival Company for getting it assembled ahead of schedule. Workers say the rides will be up and ready for safety inspection by noon tomorrow. I was able to stop by Milner's Bakery this morning, where owner Clara Milner says she's been baking non-stop for the past 3 days. I'm here with her now. Clara, how are you? Can you tell us what's on your mind and how you're feeling as this weekend approaches?
Oh, I'm doing great, Tom, and it's been wild. My family and I can't wait for this weekend's festival, and we bake all day and night in advance for it. We've got pumpkin pies, apple fritters, pecan bars, you name it. Folks come from all over the county for these. I just hope the weather holds out.
I think you'll have clear skies, Clara. The weekend forecast looks perfect. Mid-60s and sunny. The Havens Crest High Marching Band will be kicking off Saturday's parade at 10 a.m., followed by the mayor's speech and the annual pie-eating contest at noon. The Lions Club says all proceeds this year will go toward renovations for the town's historical museum, which has been closed since spring for structural repairs. Longtime resident George Atkinson says this festival is exactly what the town needs. George, how are you, buddy? What do you think about this year's festival spirit?
Tom, we've had a rough couple of years. A lot of stores closing down, folks moving away and all. But when the Harvest Festival comes around, it's like the whole town wakes up again. Everybody pitches in, everybody smiles again. Reminds me why I stayed here all these years.
Well said, George. And indeed, it's great to see everyone from town coming together to enjoy these festivities. In other news this morning, state troopers have confirmed a semi-truck accident along Interstate 44 just west of Havens Crest. According to early reports, the vehicle veered off the road sometime before dawn and came to rest in a wooded embankment near mile marker 12. Authorities say the driver's condition is unknown at this time. First responders are on scene, and hazmat crews have been called in as a precaution. Officials have not released details about the truck's cargo, but traffic along the eastbound lane is being diverted through County Road 6. We'll continue to follow this developing story throughout the day. For now, stay safe out there, Havens Crest, and we'll see you at the festival this weekend.
George, darling, could you turn the radio on for some music, please?
Sure thing, honey. Think we'll see the Franklins at the festival this weekend?
Oh, I'm sure we will. Maggie always bakes her chocolate chip cookies to share with the whole neighborhood.
We interrupt our overnight music programming to bring you a brief local update. It's just past 11:42 p.m., and authorities are responding to multiple reports of intermittent power flickers and voltage drops throughout the downtown district and surrounding neighborhoods. We're also receiving unconfirmed reports from residents in the North Ridge and Maple Hollow areas of strange high-frequency noises, described by some as metallic chirps or low static bursts, heard shortly before the power dips. Authorities have not identified the source of the sound. Police dispatchers tell us that there's been an increase in calls tonight, mostly from homeowners reporting that their porch or motion lights are cycling on and off without wind or movement detected. At this time, there's no indication of any danger to the public. Power crews ask for patience as they investigate the issue. The mayor's office has released a brief statement assuring residents that the electrical grid is stable and that there's no cause for alarm. That concludes our update for now. We'll return to scheduled programming and provide further information as it becomes available.
Hey, Frank, I've got a report here that just came in from Oak Mill Road, possible down power line. The caller mentioned a large number of birds in the area. Should I push it through to the patrol cars?
Yeah, go ahead, Charles. We'll get some squad cars to check it out. Probably just some lovebirds nesting near the substation again.
I'll push it through to dispatch now.
George, come look at this, dear.
What is it, Mary?
Look out the window. See all those crows out there on the fence line?
Yeah? So what of it? They're crows. They gotta land somewhere, don't they?
Well, sure, but, George, they're just sitting there doing nothing. And there's more over there on the barn roof. George, I've never seen that many crows around here before.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing, Mary. Gal on the radio earlier said it's just some migration patterns or something. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Ranger! Ranger, get back in here, boy! Ranger! Where'd that darn dog go and go off to now? Ranger! Ranger, get away from those crows! Go on, get out of here!
This is WHCN Radio. You're on the air. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, hi. I don't know who else to call. The power keeps going out, and when it does, I swear I can hear something outside. Like wings, real close to the windows. I looked out once, but they were all sitting on the wire, just staring, not even moving. I turned the light on and off, and they didn't even flinch.
Sir, maybe just stay inside and keep your lights off for a while. It's probably a...
Hey, Sheriff, I'm getting multiple 911 calls from all over the Maple Hollow area. I've got reports of callers claiming car windows being broken because crows are landing all over them around the town. And Unit 314 just reported in from 7th Street. Says there's debris all over the streets. Said it looks like black feathers.
Have all units responding in the area approach with caution and have them use the car's searchlights to try and scare the birds off.
You think we'll need to call off the Harvest Festival this weekend?
No, I think we'll be fine. Just so long as these birds don't start pecking the townsfolk's eyes out.
All right, we're back from that commercial break. Our next caller is up. Caller 3, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, this is Earl. Those birds, crows, whatever they are, well, they're back now, and they're not just lining the fence anymore. The whole darn barn roof's covered with them. I tried honking the truck horn to scare them off, and they didn't budge. They're just sitting there watching. I mean, shoot, my dogs won't even go outside now. They're whining like they smell something they've never smelt before.
All right, Earl. Just keep your doors closed and wait it out a while. We'll check in with Wildlife Control and see if they can come check it out for you.
Wildlife Control ain't gonna fix this. Something's wrong with those birds.
Honey, have you heard from Maggie or Glenn today?
As a matter of fact, I did. Maggie was telling me Glenn saw the strangest thing on his drive-in from the mill this morning.
Glenn told me about it, too. Said there were a bunch of traffic hazards all along County Route 9. He told me there were hundreds of those crows in the road, just standing there, not even budging for anyone.
George, those crows are still all along the fence line. And now there are more of them landing in the field. George, I'm getting kind of nervous of these birds.
Take it easy, honey. I'm sure it's nothing. They probably heard about all the good cooking going on around town and wanted to slice for themselves from the festival. I'm sure they'll be gone by Sunday.
Oh, you're probably right, dear. Can you turn the volume up on the radio for a sec? This is Radio News Channel 3. We're, still receiving multiple reports across the county tonight about the numerous flocks of crows forming around the town. We've contacted the sheriff's office for a statement, but so far there's been no official response at this time. If you're listening, please, stay indoors and keep your windows shut. We'll stay on air until sunrise to keep you posted for further developments.
Good morning, Havens Crest. This is Tom Franklin reporting live from downtown Main Street, where the Harvest Days Festival is in full swing. The sun is shining, the booths are busy, and despite this morning's unusual bird activity, residents have turned out in high spirits. Local police and wildlife officials are keeping a close eye on the situation as the large crow population continues to roost throughout town. Estimates now place the number in the thousands, stretching across the power lines, rooftops, and even the grain silos on the north end of town. Earlier in this past hour, folks reported an unusual pattern of flight activity, flocks circling above the festival grounds in what appeared to be slow, synchronized formations. Authorities say it's nothing to worry about, but, well, it's something to see. Right now, as I'm standing here, the sky above Main Street is filled with crows, moving in wide, perfect circles, not darting, not diving, just rotating, almost like they're being guided.
Henry, why are the birds doing that? Are they migrating or something?
Doesn't look like they're migrating. Looks more like they're watching something.
Hey, Sheriff, I'm getting residents reporting them directly above the town square. It's difficult to describe. The birds aren't colliding or breaking formation or anything like that. They're just circling endlessly.
Sheriff, I just heard on the radio they're above the water tower, too. Same pattern, just spinning over and over again.
Something's not right. Didn't think much of it at first, but this isn't normal. The festival can continue, but let's try not to intimidate the crows if possible.
Officials are advising residents to avoid loud noises and sudden movements. The festival continues at this time, though some vendors have begun closing early out of caution. One thing's for sure, Havens Crest hasn't seen anything quite like this before.
This is Radio News Channel 3, the voice of Havens Crest. It's now just past 2:15 p.m., and we're continuing our coverage of the unusual crow behavior observed across town. Reports from residents describe flocks moving in coordinated circles above the festival grounds, the water tower, and nearby farmlands. Joining us by phone is Dr. Raymond Kessler, a field ornithologist from the Ohio Wildlife Institute, who's been monitoring the phenomenon since early this morning. Dr. Kessler, thank you for taking the time.
Of course, Sarah. I've been in contact with a few colleagues across the state, and it appears this mass roosting behavior has been concentrated almost entirely around Havens Crest and the surrounding valley.
Can you tell us what might be causing this?
Well, at first glance, this seems to be what we call a communal roosting event. It's not uncommon for corvids, that is, crows, to gather in large numbers during seasonal changes. However, what's odd is the coordination. Typically, birds circle randomly before roosting, but what's being described, and what I've seen in footage today, looks almost deliberate. The formation is too uniform and too prolonged. It's as if they're responding to an unseen signal.
So there's no natural reason for them to move like that?
Not in this sustained pattern, no. We sometimes see similar formations before storms or seismic events, when atmospheric pressure changes suddenly. But this behavior has persisted for hours, under clear skies. I don't have a ready explanation for that.
Dr. Kessler, I think we're picking up some interference on the line.
Yes, I hear it too. I've actually been recording that same tone on my field monitor. It started right before the circling began. Almost like frequency, maybe below 20 hertz. Effect, equilibrium, crows reacting.
We appear to have lost contact with Dr. Kessler. We'll try to reconnect with him shortly. For those just tuning in, this is Radio News Channel 3 with continuing coverage from Havens Crest, where thousands of crows remain gathered over the town. The circling continues. Authorities have not issued any emergency advisories at this time. Please remain indoors if possible and avoid disturbing the birds.
Folks, it's just after 4 o'clock, and while the festivities are still underway, local authorities have issued a precautionary safety advisory following reports of unusual bird behavior across town. Law enforcement has cordoned off Main Street as a precaution, though officers on site stress there is no immediate danger.
Tom, I'm over by the courthouse now. I can also confirm that every building in view has crows on it, what looks like by the hundreds. They're just sitting perfectly still. It's kind of a bit eerie, if I'm being honest, almost unsettling.
Hey, look at the
Sarah,
crows. Their eyes are changing.
What's that light? Are you seeing this, Sarah? Their eyes are, I don't know how to describe this. They look red, glowing red, almost reflective, as if they're glowing in the sunlight. It's like they're tracking people's movement. My God. It seems like wherever someone walks, they seem to follow them.
Tom, we're also hearing the same reports from listeners across Havens Crest. The crows have gone completely still, and their eyes appear to be reflecting an intense red hue. The Chief of Police, Alan Drake, has just stepped up to the mic near the festival stage and is about to address the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're asking everyone to calmly make your way home or indoors. This is a precaution only. There's no threat at this time, but for everyone's safety, please let's start clearing the streets in an organized fashion. Officers will assist as needed. I'd like everyone to stay inside their homes until we can figure out what's going on with these crows. If you like, tune into Channel 3 to stay informed for safety advisories and the all-clear alert.
George, I'm scared. What if there is something actually wrong?
You'll be all right, sweetheart. We'll just head home, put the radio on, listen to some music, maybe play a card game to help pass the time and ease the mood. Try not to be worried, hon.
But George, look at them. They're just watching everyone leave. And their eyes. Oh, George.
All right, folks. We've got some weird activity happening in the Midwest. I'm Jordan Reed. This is 107.4, and you're listening to the Forbidden Files. Tonight we're talking about the crows of Havens Crest. If you've been following the headlines or the scattered radio reports, you may have heard mentions of a small town in Ohio, Havens Crest, where something deeply strange is unfolding. Thousands of crows have reportedly descended on the town over the last 48 hours. And at first, local news called it a migration anomaly. But according to other sources, and the few news media audio clips that haven't been pulled yet, this seems to be something else. We've been trying all evening to reach residents in the area, and just a few minutes ago, one of them managed to get through to us. She says she's calling from on the outskirts of town. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Sorry, the signal keeps dropping out. I'm on County Road 7, just outside Havens Crest. We've been told to stay indoors, but I didn't feel safe in the house. I just had to leave.
You're safe right now, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I pulled over near the gas station, but there's no one here. It's just them.
When you say them, you mean the crows?
Jordan, they're everywhere. On the roof, the pumps, the signs. I can't even count them anymore. This morning they were just circling the town, but around noon they stopped.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's not even the worst of it. The crows, they follow you when you move. Every one of their head turns. I tried driving through Main Street an hour ago, but they lined the buildings, the street lights, even the church cross. Then when the sheriff told people to go home, they all turned their heads at once towards the townsfolks. Every single bird. Like they understood what just happened.
And you're sure it's not just a reflection, maybe from the sunset?
No, I know what I saw. It's night now, pitch black, and their eyes are still red. I can see them outside, like dots all over the power lines. And there's more coming. I don't know where from, but they just keep arriving. Big black waves of them, flocks pouring in from every direction. The air feels heavy, like it does before a storm, except the sky is clear, completely clear.
Okay. Can you leave the area? Maybe head toward the next town?
I tried, but the highway's blocked. Not by cars, by birds. They're on the road, shoulder to shoulder, just sitting there. You can't drive through anywhere. You can't even honk to get them to move. One just landed on the phone booth. Jordan, it's looking at me.
Okay, stay calm. Keep your windows closed. Don't make eye contact.
I think it knows I'm talking to you. No. What are they? Dear God, they're coming this way. No, get away, please. Somebody help me.
Hello? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Are you still there? Are you all right, ma'am? We seem to have lost the connection. We'll try calling her back. Hopefully she's okay. God, I hope she is. I apologize to the viewers for the darkness of that phone call, but that's what this broadcast covers. The real events happening. Hold on, folks. We've received another call tonight from Havens Crest. This time from a local rancher who says he's just returned from checking on his property outside town. Sir, can you tell us your name and what you've seen?
Name's Frank Dalton. Been running a cattle ranch about 6 miles east of town for near 20 years. I don't even know why I'm calling. I just ain't never seen anything like this before.
Are you safe right now, Mr. Dalton?
Yeah, I'm inside. Got the doors locked and the truck pulled up close. Power keeps flickering, though. That's new. Anyway, I went out to check on the livestock round dusk. Then we'd heard about the birds, but I figured they'd moved on by now. Now, see, I've had crows round the barn before, pecking feed and all that stuff in the past and all. Nothing unusual. But when I came round the back fence, I saw 3 shapes lying in the dirt by the tree line. Turned out to be wolves, or what was left of them. They looked like they'd been picked clean.
Picked clean? By scavengers, maybe?
That's what I thought. But there weren't any tracks, no blood trail, just feathers. Black feathers all over the ground. The kind you'd see from crows. Hundreds of them. Thing is, wolves don't go down easy. I've seen what coyotes will do, and it's never this clean. These things were stripped, like something swooped down and took the meat right off. When I shined my flashlight, their eyes lit up red, just like folks been saying. But here's the part that don't sit right with me. I turned the light away, and they didn't move, not one. Just kept staring.
And you're sure it was the crows that attacked the wolves?
I can't prove it, but there ain't no other critters that could have done that so clean and not left a drop. I think those birds are getting bolder. Hold up. Did you hear that?
I did. Was that one of your cattle?
Yeah, that's Martha, one of my heifers. She's penned near the north lot. She only carries on like that when something spooked her. Oh, hell. Hang on. I'm looking out the window now. Sweet Lord, Jordan. They're on the fence. Every post, looking toward the barn.
Mr. Dalton, please, stay inside. Don't go out there.
Get back! Hey, get back from her!
Mr. Dalton. Frank, are you still there? We appear to have lost connection with Mr. Dalton as well. For those listening in Havens Crest, please remain indoors. Lock your doors. Keep your lights dim. Keep all pets inside the house. And do not for any reason approach any flocks of birds in your area. We'll continue to monitor this situation as best we can. This is Jordan Reed, and you're listening to the Forbidden Files on 104.7 FM. Stay safe out there.
I wish they'd stop talking about it.
They're just reporting what's happening, honey.
I know. But every station says something different, or worse than the last.
Well, something happened out at Frank Dalton's ranch.
You believe him?
Well, sure, honey. I've known Frank near 20 years now.
He said birds killed his livestock.
I know what he said.
Birds don't do that, George. Maybe we ought to leave.
And go where?
Your brother's in Columbus, maybe?
All the roads out of here are already packed, blocked, or inaccessible. Oh, how are we going to drive out of town?
You don't know that.
No. But if everyone's hearing the same reports, then they're thinking the same thing you're thinking.
Yeah, you're probably right, dear. George, you've been rubbing your head all evening.
Oh, it's nothing.
George?
It's just a headache, dear.
But you never get headaches.
I probably skipped lunch.
Dear, you had lunch at the fair with me.
Did I?
You don't remember?
Of course I do. I'm just a little tired, that's all.
George, your forehead feels a bit warm.
It's been hot all day, and it was probably those 3 slices of pie I had at the festival. Honey, come to think of it, you look a little flushed, and your eyes look exhausted. Are you feeling all right yourself?
You know, come to think of it, I do feel a little drained.
Why don't you go relax, hon? I'll make us some tea, and I think we could both use a nap after today's events.
No.
What will happen next in the town of Havens Crest? As fear spreads through the town, one question remains. Are the townspeople witnessing an unexplainable act of nature or the beginning of something far more terrifying? Find out in part 2 of The Incident at Havens Crest.